Oh yeah.
No time for the slip. Now we bout to dip. Been with it, watching nothing like a lick. Power from my voice, said it's that one legit. Cash in the back, clutch slipping, friendly clip. Pull up in the whip.
What's up, Flux of Tomatoes, and welcome back. And in this video, as you've seen in the thumbnail, I'm talking about something that I don't usually talk about, which is the iPhone and the iPhone cases. Now, I'm in the process of doing a video where I'm going to be switching over from my Samsung, which I have been with for the longest while. I started off with the Samsung Galaxy S way back in the early 2000s. And now I'm on the Fold. Now, one of the things is I haven't touched an iPhone for quite a long time, and I'm really trying to figure out, should I be switching? Is this the time to switch over to Apple? Now, before I take these out all bare naked, I want to make sure that these don't get damaged. So what am I going to have to do to make sure that doesn't happen is get a case. Now, the people over at CASEKOO have sent me 4 cases, 2 for this and 2 for this. I'm going to be looking at them, putting them on these devices and seeing which one I'm going to be rocking. And then we'll go over to the website because they have so many different cases for the iPhones, which if you're an iPhone user, you might be interested in. So first of all, let's look at these cases. Now, in the front of the box, they show you straight away that this is their Magic Stand 360, which is incorporated into the case. So let's first of all get into the case. Okay, so they come all nicely packaged. Okay, you get some stickers on there as well if you're into that type of thing. And looking at this first case, now this case right here is the matte Magic Stand 360 in deep blue. So you can see right here, we've got this Magic Stand right here, and it twivels or it pivots 360 degrees. Now this can be used in multiple different ways. Now it's not just a stand. It says it's a Magic Stand and it does stand up, but I use this for more than just standing up my phone, which I'll show you in just a moment. Let's pop it in as standardly, okay? So it fits nice and it's very grippy. I gotta say that. That's one of the things that I worry about sometimes with these cases, is that the grip that you get on some of these cases, you know, it protects the phone, but it doesn't stop your hands from letting go or the phone from slipping out of your hands. But this has a really nice plastic rubbery kind of feel to it. Now, it isn't to the point where it's gonna be picking up lots of lint in your pocket, but it does give you a lot of grip. Okay, so we've got opening here for the action button. I can't remember what it's called, but this is where you can, you know, manage your camera settings and everything like that. So that's nicely displayed, and it has to be because it is touch sensitive. So that's open. Now we got the power button here, which is covered up. And on the other side, you've got the lock button, and then you've got the up and down volume. At the bottom, you've got the opening, and at the top, nothing else. So moving to the back, you know, you've got this 360 stand right here. So if I put it down, okay, it stands up very nice, and you can stand it in many different angles. So you can watch in your TV shows like this. Now, if you need to, you can make the stand very upright, or you can adjust it so you can lay it down quite a way. And one of the key things about this is that this is stiff enough to hold your phone. Some of these, you know, could be very flappy and, you know, doesn't really give you that much resistance. But with this, you can stand it to any degree. Now you can also change this from the horizontal to a vertical stand. You can turn it around, and then also, once again, you can make it go really far back and it just stays in place. Now, in addition, some of these sometimes have it so it swivels at that point, and then you have to find out how to swivel it back. But this just snaps back in place like that. Now, this also allows you to use the magnet on the back for charging, or if you're putting it up on your dashboard in your car or something like that. So you can attach them to anything that is metal that can be magnetized. You can connect it to. So this is a great thing, especially if you're in the kitchen and you want to put your phone down rather than put it on the side. If you want to be watching it or still using it, you can just use these right here because they are magnetized. Snap it in, attach it, and there you go. Now, I know one thing that might be going through your head right now is how well these are attached to the fridge door, and look at that, going nowhere. All around it, all the cutouts are nice. They do stick out enough so it does protect your camera lenses over here, and an opening for your flash. And as I said, it's quite grippy. Okay, so this is not going to slide out of your hands, and also at the same time, it's not going to pick up loads of lint in your pocket, so you're getting the best of both worlds. Okay, so that is for the 17 Pro. I did mix up things earlier on. This is 17 Pro, and I have the 17 Pro Max. So moving on to the 17 Pro Max. Now we do have 2 cases for this, but we've already seen one already, which was the deep blue, which we did on the 17 Pro. But for the 17 Pro Max, let's look at the Cosmic Orange. And now you see this in all its glory. As I said, this is the Cosmic Orange, and I think this really does look nice. Now, another thing to point out about this, but first let me put the phone into it. Now, this case, I gotta say, even though it is shiny, okay, it still has a lot of grip. Now, if your hands are wet, this might not be as grippable, but right now, I feel like this, you know, would make sure that your phone doesn't slip out of your hand. Now, if you want something that's gonna be less likely to fall out of your hands, then probably go for the matte finish. But having this type of color on your iPhone, okay, is gonna really make your phone stand out. And once again, you've got all the cutouts and everything like that, and your stand right there. So you got Cosmic Orange over here, and then you have matte blue. And you'll notice at the back, the Cosmic Orange has a completely see-through on the back, and then the blue has a frosted finish to it. And once again, I gotta say, these two cases do really feel nice in hand. Preferably, I'm more of the matte type of feeling guy. I feel like this kind of works better for me. I think if you drop it or something like that, it's going to be less likely to get scratched and has less fingerprints, but you know, totally up to you on what you like. Okay, let's take a look on their website and see what other cases that CASEKOO have to offer. Now, looking at the website has reminded me that the iPhone 17 do come in these particular colors, like you got the orange and you got the blue, so you can complement or you can mix and match. So the best place to order your case right now is from Amazon, because you are gonna get a bigger discount, and that's been advised by CASEKOO themselves. We can scroll down. So we got the Pro Max, we got the Pro, we got the Air, and we got the normal 17 right there. And as you can see right now, there is a big discount. Now I'm gonna put a link to all the products in the description, so you can just click from there because it helps out the channel, obviously. So the cases that you can order right now, you've got the Pearl 360 spinning magnetic, you got the Twilight Orange, you got the Cosmic Orange, you got the Matte Blue, you got the Cosmic Orange again in the clear case over here, and then you also have a black. But as you can see, 38%, 20%, 33%, 36%. So there's a lot of percentage off if you order directly from Amazon. And like I said, the link is in the description. So if you're interested in the Sparkle, for example, click on that. And then you'll see over here, you've got all these different versions of the Sparkle. And there's many different colors and styles you can get in there. If Sparkle's not your thing, you got Twilight Orange here. Once again, you've got these lovely colors. Now, I wish they'd sent me one of these colors, probably this one personally. I think that looks super. So looking at these other colors, you've got Ivory White, you've got Marine Blue, you've got Midnight Black, you got Twilight Orange, you got Wine Red. And as I said, these colors are really nice. This is the one for me. I'm gonna reach out to them again and ask them to send me this Midnight Black, because with that gold in it, yo, that's the one. If see-through is more of your thing, just click on the see-through, and then you still got different types. You've got a blue see-through, you got gold see-through, you got the orange, and then you've got the pink. And if you want just one type of color, you've got them all here. Got black, blue, Cosmic Orange, without the shine on it this time, and all these other colors right here. So you have so many to choose from. If it's not just the iPhone 17, you got all these other ones if you have previous versions of the iPhone. So there's a whole load of cases that you can choose. So if you are looking for a case for your new iPhone because you want to keep it as pristine as possible, check out CASEKOO.com, and I will put a link in the description and also a discount code that you could use. So make sure you hit that like and hit the notification bell, and look out for my video when it comes out about my life switching from a Samsung to an iPhone. That's going to be interesting. So for now,